I'm Nate Bira. I went to an all-guys private high school, and I had about 160 kids in my graduating class. It was an all-guys Catholic high school, and I just had to apply at the end of 8th grade. And grades mattered, but there was no test to get in. Yeah, I went to a Catholic grade school. It was co-ed from kindergarten to 8th grade. Mm, Cost wasn't a factor. I, uh, I mean, my parents had some influence on it, but pretty much I chose it by myself. My dad went there, and he never made me go to it, but he didn't really push me in that direction, but he kind of introduced me to it. So, I don't know, it just seemed like the best fit for me. Mostly I'd say drama, since there weren't girls there, I feel like guys weren't competing for anything. It was just hanging out, like I could really talk to anybody. It wasn't really cliquey or anything, so. Honestly, nothing. I loved every part of it. For the most part, yeah. And they also offered financial aid for like inner city kids who maybe couldn't afford it. That came out of like a Catholic grade school in the city. But for the most part, it had a little bit of diversity. It wasn't a lot, but it was majority of it was white. But yeah, I'd say there were a lot less stereotypes. There weren't that many cliques because I really just kind of hung out with whoever was in my class. But um, participation, I don't know. It was just, I guess, normally the smart kids would talk and everyone would just chime in. Teacher would call on people. Not necessarily because it was all male, but primarily probably just because it was 15 or 20 kids in the classroom. So I guess the size matters more than the genders in the classroom. Probably not academically, but I'd say since it was Catholic religion and like service, mostly service, I guess I had access to that while maybe like a public school did not. So no, I wouldn't say anything. That academics were the same, but socially we were just all girls schools that we'd hang out with. So no. Yeah, I wouldn't change anything. I love my high school experience, so I wouldn't change anything at all.